Hey, it's Quick Picks with Coach Rick on a huge college basketball Saturday, February 17th, 2024. 22 of the 25 AP top 25 teams in action today. We've got a couple of them among our Quick Picks today. Let's get to it. First up, Illinois at Maryland in the Big Ten. The Illini are a 2.5-point favorite. 139.5 is the total. Since 2015, home teams in the Big Ten have covered the spread 54% of the time. This season, home teams are 52, 41, and 2 against the spread. If you go back to last season, 132, 97, and 3 against the spread, Big Ten home teams. Bottom line is, home court matters in the Big Ten. When you couple that with this, you'll see why we're fading the Illini today. Ranked teams on the road this season are 81, 102, and 2 against the spread. Number 14, Illinois, goes up against a Maryland team that just happens to be 5th in the country in defensive efficiency. Maryland is 8-2 in the last 10 games against Illinois. They're 5-0 against Illinois in the last 5 at home. Maryland is 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 overall against Maryland. We're taking the Terps today plus 2.5. Game 2, Kentucky at Auburn. Auburn's an 8-point home favorite. This total is a big 164, and that's because we have 2 of the highest scoring teams in the country. Auburn is 4th in adjusted defensive efficiency, but expect Kentucky to put up some numbers today. Wildcats shoot 41% from behind the arc and 75% from the free throw line, which is a key because Auburn does tend to foul a lot. Auburn just put up a hundo on South Carolina earlier this week. In that game, they shot 61%. Coach Rick doesn't think they'll do that again. However, Auburn has averaged 3 more points per game at home than its season average. 3 of the last 4 games for Auburn have gone over the total. For Kentucky, 16 of the last 20 over the total. 9 of the last 11 on the road for Kentucky over the total. This one opened at 163. It's already up a point. It's a huge number, but Coach Rick likes Kentucky and Auburn over 164. The final quick pick for today is a Big Ten battle between in-state rivals Michigan State and Michigan. The Spartans are a 6.5-point favorite. Total is 143. Michigan's just 1-7 in its last 8 games. The defense is terrible. The Wolverines have lost 17 games already this season. And what's interesting is they have not covered in 1 of those losses. When they lose big, just like their last 2 games. They lost to Illinois and Nebraska by a combined 49 points. Michigan State has turned its season around. They are 4-1 straight up and 4-1 ATS in their last 5 games. Spartans are 8-4 straight up and against the spread in their last 12 games against Michigan. Michigan State has shot 50% plus in its last 2 games. I look for them to continue the hot shooting. Sparty, minus 6.5 against Michigan today. Those are your quick picks with Coach Rick today, February 17th, 2024. Don't forget to get Coach Rick's best bet here at whylose.com. Why lose when you can win?